Hey everyone, Arshad here, and get ready to have your mind blown with these 60 unbelievable facts about space, nature, the human body, and more. We're about to take a wild ride through the cosmos, explore the hidden wonders of our planet, and delve into the very essence of what makes us human. From the vastness of space to the intricate workings of our own cells, the universe is filled with incredible marvels that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. So buckle up, get ready to expand your horizons, and prepare to be amazed. You think Earth has a lot of water? There's a quasar out there 12 billion light years away, with a cloud containing 140 trillion times the water in Earth's oceans. Makes you thirsty just thinking about it, doesn't it? Ever feel like you're aging faster on a plane? Well, Einstein's theory of relativity says you actually are. Time moves slower at lower altitudes thanks to stronger gravity. It's not much, but hey, every nanosecond counts, right? Talk about a fast spin. Neutron stars, those super-dense remnants of supernova explosions, can rotate up to 600 times every second. That's faster than the blender I make my cosmic smoothies in. Forget Earth, Saturn's moon Titan has lakes of liquid methane. It's the only other place in our solar system with stable liquid on its surface. Imagine the boating trips you could take there. Ever wish you had more hours in the day? Well, on Mercury, a single day lasts 176 Earth days. That's because it rotates so slowly that its day is longer than its year. Talk about a long day at the office. The Sun is truly the big cheese in our solar system, making up 99.8% of its mass. All the planets, asteroids, comets, even my awesome telescope, only account for a measly 0.2%. It really puts things in perspective, doesn't it? Our Milky Way galaxy is huge, right? Well, get this. There could be more than 100 billion galaxies in the observable universe. That's more galaxies than grains of sand on all the beaches on Earth. Black holes are some of the most extreme objects in the universe. Imagine a teaspoon of black hole matter. It would weigh billions of tons. That's denser than a neutron star stuffed into a thimble. Poor Pluto hasn't even completed a full orbit of the Sun since we discovered it back in 1930. It takes a whopping 248 years for it to make one trip around our star. Talk about taking your time. Our moon is slowly drifting away from us. Every year it moves about 3.8 centimeters farther away. Don't worry though, it'll be billions of years before it leaves us completely. Mount Everest, the tallest mountain on Earth, is still growing. Due to shifting tectonic plates, it rises about 4 millimeters each year. That's about the thickness of a nickel. We all know trees are important, but did you know a single tree can produce enough oxygen for 10 people in a year? That's about 200,000 liters of the good stuff. Hug a tree today. Archaeologists have found 3,000-year-old honey in Egyptian tombs, and it's still edible. Honey never spoils thanks to its low water content and natural enzymes. The Amazon rainforest is often called the lungs of the planet, and for good reason. It produces a whopping 20% of the world's oxygen. Let's all do our part to protect this vital ecosystem. Cockroaches are notoriously tough, but this is ridiculous. They can survive for weeks without their heads, breathing through tiny holes in their bodies. I guess you could say they're hard to kill. Deep beneath our feet lies a massive underground reservoir of water 3 times larger than all the oceans on the surface. Talk about a hidden treasure! Antarctica may be a frozen wasteland, but it holds 70% of the world's fresh water, locked away as ice. If it all melted, sea levels would rise dramatically. You might think giraffes have more neck bones than us, but you'd be wrong. Both humans and giraffes have 7 cervical vertebrae. Ours are just a bit shorter. billions of years ago, a day on Earth was only 6 hours long. The Moon's gravity has been slowing down our planet's rotation ever since. Thanks, Moon! We have a piece of Mars right here on Earth. A 4-billion-year-old rock blasted off the red planet by an impact eventually landed here. Talk about a long journey. Your body is constantly regenerating. In fact, 98% of the atoms in your body are replaced every single year. You're practically a brand new you. Our brains are incredibly fast. It takes only 13 milliseconds for your brain to process an image. That's faster than the blink of an eye. Get ready for this. You shed about 4 kilograms of skin every year. Don't worry, it's perfectly normal. Your body is constantly regenerating skin cells. Just like your fingerprints, your tongue print is unique. No two tongues are exactly alike. Time to start using tongue scanners for security. The average person walks the circumference of the Earth 4 times in their lifetime. That's roughly 160,000 kilometers, or about 100,000 miles. Talk about a long walk. Your bones are constantly regenerating, and every 10 years you have a completely new skeleton. It's like getting a free upgrade every decade. Your brain has more connections than there are stars in the Milky Way. We're talking about 100 trillion neural connections. That's more connections than a supercomputer. Don't underestimate the power of your pinky finger. It may be small, but it contributes to half of your grip strength. Our sense of smell is more powerful than we realize. The human nose can remember up to 50,000 different scents. That's a lot of smells. You have enough iron in your body to make a small nail. Most of it is found in your blood, helping to carry oxygen throughout your body. Botanically speaking, bananas are actually berries, while strawberries are not. Go figure. The more you know, right? Water can actually boil and freeze at the same time. This happens at a specific temperature and pressure called the triple point. It's a mind-bending phenomenon. Talk about a rough neighborhood. On the exoplanet HD 189733b, it rains molten glass. Sideways. With winds up to 5,400 miles per hour, this planet makes a hurricane look like a gentle breeze. Octopuses are amazing creatures. They have 3 hearts, blue blood, and incredible intelligence. 2 hearts pump blood to the gills, and 1 pumps it to the rest of the body. There's a species of jellyfish called Turritopsis dohrnii that's biologically immortal. When threatened, it can revert back to its juvenile stage, essentially cheating death. On Venus, a day is actually longer than a year. It takes 243 Earth days for Venus to rotate once, but only 225 Earth days to orbit the Sun. Talk about a long day at the beach. Sharks, older than trees. Sharks have been around for a long time, even longer than trees. They've been swimming in the oceans for over 400 million years, while trees only appeared about 350 million years ago. Loud lightning hotter than the sun. Lightning is 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. A single bolt can reach temperatures of 30,000 degrees Celsius or 54,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Talk about a power surge. More trees than stars. There are more trees on Earth than there are stars in the Milky Way galaxy. Scientists estimate there are about 3 trillion trees on our planet and only about 100 to 400 billion stars in our galaxy. Neutron stars are so incredibly dense that a single teaspoon of their material would weigh about 6 billion tons. That's heavier than Mount Everest. Your stomach lining replaces itself every 3 to 4 days. This prevents the stomach from digesting itself. That's one tough organ. Believe it or not, the human body actually glows in the dark. We emit very faint bioluminescence, but it's too weak for our eyes to see. Too bad, I kind of like the idea of glowing in the dark. Your bones are incredibly strong. Ounce for ounce, they're stronger than steel. They're also much lighter, which is a good thing. Otherwise, we'd be walking around like robots. You're carrying around about 2 kilograms of bacteria in your body right now, but don't worry, most of them are good for you and help with digestion and other important functions. Humans are the only animals with chins. No other species on Earth has this bony protrusion. It's one of the things that makes us unique. Your brain generates enough electricity to power a light bulb. It produces about 20 watts of electricity, which is pretty impressive for an organ that weighs only about 3 pounds. Some people have an extra bone in their knee called the fibula. Scientists aren't sure what it does, but it seems to be more common now than it was in the past. The human nose can detect over 1 trillion different scents, which is more than we ever imagined. Your heart beats about 100,000 times a day, pumping blood throughout your body. That's over 35 million beats per year. Our hearts are true workhorses. You're actually slightly taller in the morning than you are at night. Gravity compresses your spine throughout the day, making you a tiny bit shorter. This one always blows my mind. Cleopatra lived closer in time to the moon landing than to the building of the Great Pyramids of Giza. It really puts history into perspective, doesn't it? Oxford University, older than the Aztecs. Oxford University in England is older than the Aztec Empire. Teaching began at Oxford in 1096, while the Aztec civilization emerged in the 14th century. That's some ancient history. Napoleon Bonaparte, the famous French military leader, was once attacked by bunnies. He had ordered a rabbit hunt, but instead of running away, the rabbits charged at him. I guess you could say they hopped mad. The Eiffel Tower can actually grow taller in the summer. Due to thermal expansion, the iron structure can expand by as much as 15 centimeters, or about 6 inches. In Longyearbyen, Norway, the sun doesn't set for several months during the summer. From April to August, the town experiences continuous daylight. Talk about a long day. The ancient Romans used urine as mouthwash. They believed the ammonia in urine helped to whiten their teeth. I think I'll stick to toothpaste, thank you very much. A single bolt of lightning can contain 100 million volts of electricity. That's enough energy to power a small city for a short time. Contrary to popular belief, Vikings never wore horned helmets. That image is a myth that originated in the 19th century. The shortest war in history lasted only 38 to 45 minutes. The Anglo-Zanzibar War of 1896 holds this record. Talk about a short conflict. Here's a space-age myth. Buster, the Great Wall of China, is not visible from space with the naked eye. Astronauts have confirmed this. So, there you have it, 60 mind-blowing facts that prove the universe is an endlessly fascinating place. From the vastness of space to the intricacies of the human body, there's always something new to learn and explore. Which one of these facts surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this cosmic journey, don't forget to like and subscribe for more mind-blowing content. Until next time, keep looking up and never stop questioning the universe.